So, hey guys, what's up? Yeah. So, basically, we'll start with understanding what is debug log. Okay. So, a debug log can record database operations, system processes, and errors that occur when executing a transaction or running unit tests. ठीक है, अब ये हाई-फाई लाइन बोल दी, इसका मतलब क्या है? ठीक है, basically what it does is, suppose first thing is it records your everything what's happening in the code. ठीक है, कोड के अंदर जो चल रहा है वो चीज़ को वो रिकॉर्ड करता है. ठीक है, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट what happens is, suppose there might be some errors in the code, it detects those errors. ठीक है, so whenever it executes or runs your code, okay, in that what happens is there might be some errors. Okay, so that errors it shows in this particular log. Here if you see this black part, right, इधर वो तुम्हें तुम्हारे एरर्स दिखाता है. ठीक है, सो व्हाट विल डू इज, नाउ देयर आर टू टाइप ऑफ codes which we do. One is a code without function and one is a code with functions. So the approach of debug log changes for both of them. So first let's discuss how to do a debug log for the code without functions. So this is one of the examples. I've just taken sum of two numbers. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll try to run this in a parallel GDB. So I'll say control V, code check here, control V. So suppose let me say run the code. Okay, I probably didn't copy this thing. What do you say? Here you go, hash include stdio.h. This is one of the errors, and it showed me so many things, right? Yeah, so now you see all the errors are done. So if you see, this code is running perfectly fine. This is what we usually know how to run the code. The problem comes in how to debug the code. So first let us see, there might be few errors here. ये चीज़ इधर नहीं है, वो बोल देगा कि ब्रैकेट मिसिंग है. So these are the few errors around which it shows. And now suppose if I have to debug, it will tell me there are these errors. So first I need to correct those errors. So suppose I need to put a bracket here. Okay, so now I see I run the code 3-4, code is running fine. So now we have to debug the code. What happens is, basically there is something called as this breakpoint which we have to apply. Okay, what is the breakpoint? If you see this yellow, reddish orange color dot, right, you're supposed to put here in the region between this blue and the number. Okay, so whenever you are solving a code without functions, that is a basic code or a normal code, a code without functions, okay, so there the breakpoint comes in the first printf statement. So this is your first printf statement, right, this part, line number 8. So that is why my first printf statement में ये breakpoint लगेगा. ठीक है ना. अभी मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं debug करता हूँ, debug करूँगा. So there are few things you have to focus on. You see there are so many things when you're dealing with code without functions. Trust me, everything is useless. Just focus on start and step over. What you're supposed to do is just start the code. Now the code start running. Now focus only on this particular step. You're just supposed to step over until you get the output. Basically what happens is, if you see this green line row, right, I do step over. It has gone to line number 9. What it means is it has executed line number 8. Similarly, I step over. It has executed line number 9. Since it's a scanf statement, what scanf statement does it? It's asking me for giving an input, right? So now it is asking me to give an input. So suppose if you still don't understand what I'm saying, and अगर तुम लोग को रट्टा मारना है, क्या करो कि अगर ये तुम्हारा जो कर्सर है, you can see my cursor, right? If it comes here in this corner to the leftmost part, that means you're supposed to give input. ठीक है? If you're not able to understand the other way, just give input whenever you see something here. Okay, so I'll put what 5 and 7. Okay, and now it has come to line number 10. What it means is it has completely executed everything till line number 9. Now I do step over. Now it has executed line number 10. It has executed line number 11, 12, 13, and now you see there's something like this. You don't have to stop here. You're supposed to step over until this option goes off. Now you see I'm stepping over, and this is the complete debug log where my final output statement is also printed. ठीक है ना? So basically what happens is it'll keep on running these checks inside the code. It checks for errors. Errors है तो initially only show up errors that so and so these are the errors, you gotta correct it. You correct those errors, go for start, and keep on stepping over until unless this option is off. Okay, now what you're supposed to do, you're just supposed to copy the debug code and paste it in your assignment. Okay, so this is one way, this is one method, and I mean this is the only method. And what do you say ki this is when I'm debugging a code using no functions. Now what I want to do is I'm checking a code with 4 functions. Okay, and this code is for sum of 2 numbers only, so I don't want to complicate. I'm using sum of 4 numbers only. So I'll control C and उसको निकाल के control V. This time I copied this statement. I'm happy, I'm proud of myself, thank you. ठीक है, so I'm code checking it. Basically this is a code of four functions. ठीक है, and I've used pass by value here. Okay, so what I'll suggest to you is I'll be referring to all these pass by value, pass by reference in another video. ठीक है, so this is just the example. If you guys don't know, just check out the other video as well. So what we'll do is, now let me first try to run the code and see if there are any errors. Luckily there's nothing out here. Okay, so 3 and 4 I've taken int as my input, right? मैंने int को अपना input लिया है. Return type is मेरा int. ओके, तो रिटर्न टाइप इंट है तो ये सारे इंट में आने वाले मेरा आंसर. ठीक है, सो इफ सपोज आई टेक फ्लोट एज यू सॉ इन द प्रीवियस कोड, व्हाट विल शो इज द 3.00 and 4.00 is 7.00. Okay, now what are the logics and everything that I'll explain in the other part. Now we are focusing on debug. Okay, so now when you talk about checking a code with 4 functions or with functions, ठीक है, what happens is you are supposed to put your breakpoint. That वो orange color या लाल कलर का जो मिदनी था, ठीक है, you're supposed to put it inside the main function, int main function. Okay, this is the breakpoint. Again I go for debug. अगर कोई एरर है इस कोड में तो वो मुझे इधर तुरंत बताएगा. If there is an error, it will show me. But luckily there's no error here. Thank God. So what I'll do is I'll start. ठीक है, start किया. I'm supposed to step over. Okay, but now if you see, it is asking me for an input. Okay, it's asking me for an input. So let me pause this and let me stop this thing. And so this is the error most of you might make. Okay, now you have to start, you have to continue for step over. Okay, you have done step over. Now x is equal to input. What is happening here is you are calling the input function. Whenever in the int main function you are calling something, you are calling a function, that time you are supposed to use step into. Okay, जब भी हम लोग int main function के अंदर कोई भी चीज, कोई फंक्शन को कॉल कर रहे हैं, उस वक्त हमने step into करना है. Step into किया. Now you are into this function. When you are into this function, you are just supposed to step over. Now it is asking for the scanf input. So I'll give what, 4. Okay, I'll do step over. Now what it does is it asks me for the input again for y. So if you see, this is not such an efficient code. That is why it's always preferable to use pass by reference, because it's taking extra steps in debug log as well. That we'll discuss later. So now again what I'm supposed to do, I'm calling the function. That is why whenever I'm calling the function, that is the time when I'm using step into. स्टेप इनटू किया, अभी वापस फंक्शन में गया तो स्टेप ओवर करना है. अभी वापस इनपुट मांग रहा है, I'll give it 7. I'll put step over. Now it's come back to the main function. In the main function again I'm calling something. That is what step into. What am I calling? I'm calling a function. ये कैलकुलेशन क्या है? फंक्शन का नाम है, राइट? ये इनपुट क्या है? ये इनपुट है, फंक्शन का नाम है. ये आउटपुट क्या है? ये एक फंक्शन का नाम है. ओके, so now I've done this. Let me step over and step over. Now I'm back to my int main function, output x comma y comma result. Again I'm calling a function. Once I'm calling a function, that is a step into a printf statement में गया, again step over. ठीक है? If you see, everything is going on smooth, and now it is telling me to return. ये step over हुआ. Again I'm not calling anything, so step over, and I'm done and dusted. So the sum of this is the required statement which I need. Sum of two numbers, 4 and 7 is 11. It's not showing me 4.00, 7.00 is 11.00 because I've used my return type as int. Okay, this is done and dusted. That's the code, and you have debugged the log pretty well. Just copy paste and upload it in your assignments or whatever is it. Okay, cool. That's all with the debug log. So these are the code checks. I'll stop the code. So I'll go back to this thing. Okay, so we guys discuss what is debug log. So basically what it does is, let's just refresh everything whatever we did. A debug log can record database ops, system processes and errors that occur when executing a transaction or running unit test. हाई फाई लाइनों को छोड़ो, बेसिकली क्या कह रहा है, ठीक है, एक तो रिकॉर्ड करता है जो भी तुम्हारे डेटाबेस में हो रहा है, ठीक है, whatever happens in your database, it records all the ops. Okay, apart from that, suppose there is an error in the code, it shows the error, ठीक है, it tells you कि अच्छा ये error है. If you saw, like previously I forgot to copy paste hash include stdio.h, it showed me so many warnings, right? Okay, now rest we'll discuss about these warnings later कि red में क्या है, yellow में क्या है, blue में क्या है, that and all we'll discuss later, but it shows me some warnings. Okay, that is what was happening. Initially I tried to remove this bracket here, and you saw there were so many warnings and the code was not running. So if you try to debug the log, it'll hit me those, it'll show me those warnings. So whatever the errors are there that occur when executing a transaction or running unit test, basically क्या हो रहा है कि वो error बता रहा है मेरा code के अंदर क्या है. Okay, so that is what a debug log does. ठीक है, it checks for errors. That is the main purpose. Okay, so now there are two types of debugging the log. First is code without functions. In that what we do is we apply the breakpoint in the first printf statement. Whenever you see a printf statement, बस breakpoint लगा दो, बस. Whenever you see बस डाल दो, ठीक है. And then keep on stepping over until unless you get the desired output. वरना if you see your this thing gets disappeared. The option of clicking step over gets disappeared. Okay, and now what I'll do is it keeps on running. My code is done and dusted. Okay, and मुझे मेरा debug log मिल गया. Copy paste to your assignments. Okay, now code with functions. Code with functions, the approach slightly changes. What will happen here is whenever you see my int main function, inside the int main function I'm supposed to put a breakpoint here wherever it starts. I step over. Okay, until I'm calling a function. Whenever I'm calling a function, suppose x is equal to input, y is equal to input, what is happening here is I'm calling the input function. If you see result is equal to calculation, I'm calling the function calculation. If you see output comma x comma y comma result, I'm calling the output function, I'm calling the input function. That is what is happening. I'm calling this function. So whenever you see, whenever the green line comes here, the row comes here to line number 47, 48, 49, 50. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to step into whenever you see you are calling a function. So what happens is it goes back to that particular function, then you keep on doing step over until and unless you're back to calling the function. You're back to calling the function, step into, go to the function, step over. Same thing, go so on so forth, is gonna go the same way. Okay, that's what is basically debug log. Okay. So I hope you all like understood well. Cool. Have a good day. See ya.